Ever wondered how yoga can transform your life? Let's dive into this ancient practice that has been enhancing lives for over 5,000 years. Originating from the mystic lands of India, yoga is much more than just stretching. It's a holistic approach to wellness that harmonizes the mind, body, and spirit. Yoga offers an array of health benefits. It enhances flexibility, turning those stiff limbs into bendy straws, and strengthens the core, giving you the stability of a mountain. It's like your personal stress buster, helping you find calm in the chaos and promoting relaxation. Yoga also aids in improving posture, enhancing concentration, and fostering inner peace. But the magic of yoga lies in its transformative power. It's not just about changing the shape of your body, but also about shaping the way you live and perceive the world. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of transformation with us? Buckle up. Before you start, it's important to know what you need. Embarking on a yoga journey requires a few essentials. Let's start with clothing. You'll want something comfortable, breathable, and stretchy. Clothing that allows you to move freely without restrictions is key. There's no need for designer yoga gear, just simple, comfortable attire will do. Next, let's talk about the space. Yoga is all about calmness and serenity, so you'll need a quiet space where you can focus and relax. It doesn't have to be a dedicated yoga studio. It could be your living room, your bedroom, or even a quiet spot in your garden. The important thing is that it's a space where you feel comfortable and at peace. Now, onto a vital tool, the yoga mat. A good yoga mat is more than just a layer of cushioning, it's your personal space. It's where you'll practice your poses, find your balance, and connect with your inner self. Look for a mat that is thick enough to provide comfort, but not so thick that it compromises your stability. There are many different types of yoga mats available, so take the time to find one that suits your needs and preferences. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, you'll need an open mind. Yoga is not just a physical exercise. It's a journey of self-discovery and mindfulness. It's about connecting with your breath, listening to your body, and accepting where you are in your practice without judgment. So approach each session with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Remember, it's crucial to start slow. Don't push yourself to do complex poses right away. Listen to your body and respect its limits. Yoga is not a competition, it's a practice. It's about progress, not perfection. So take it one breath, one pose, one moment at a time. With these in place, you're all set to start your yoga journey. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so take that step today and embrace the incredible journey that is yoga. Now that you're ready, let's dive into some basic yoga poses. Our first pose is called the mountain pose, or Tadasana in Sanskrit. It's a foundational pose, and surprisingly, it's not as simple as just standing. Start by standing tall, feet hip-width apart, and distribute your weight evenly between both feet. Engage your thigh muscles, but make sure your knees aren't locked. Roll your shoulders back, open your chest, and let your arms hang naturally by your sides. Your palms should be facing forward. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head toward the sky, lengthening your spine. Breathe in deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, then exhale. This pose helps to improve your posture, balance, and focus. Moving on to our second pose, the downward facing dog, or Adho Mukha Svanasana. This pose stretches and strengthens the entire body. Begin on your hands and knees. Set your knees directly below your hips and your hands slightly forward of your shoulders. Exhale and lift your knees away from the floor. At first, keep your knees slightly bent and your heels lifted from the floor. Lengthen your tailbone away from the back of your pelvis and press it lightly toward the pubis. Against this resistance, lift the sitting bones toward the ceiling and draw your inner legs up into the groins. Breathe deeply in this pose for a few moments. Our third pose is the warrior pose, or Virabhadrasana. It's a powerful pose that builds strength and stamina. Start in mountain pose. Step your right foot forward about 4 feet. Turn your right foot so it's facing the front of your mat, and angle your left foot slightly inward. Bend your right knee until it's directly over your right ankle. Extend your arms out to the sides, reaching toward the front and back of the room. Turn your head to look over your right hand. Breathe deeply and hold the pose for about 30 seconds, then switch sides. Each of these poses has its own benefits, but together, They create a balance between strength and flexibility, focus and relaxation. Remember to breathe deeply and consistently throughout each pose. The breath is just as important as the physical movement in yoga, helping to guide your body and focus your mind. And don't worry if you can't get the poses perfect right away. Yoga is a practice, and it's about progress, not perfection. With each session, you'll find yourself getting stronger, more flexible, and more in tune with your body. Remember, it's not about how far you can go, but rather how you feel while doing it. Okay, it's time to put these poses together into a simple routine. So let's begin with the mountain pose. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart, shoulders relaxed, and breathe deeply. Feel the energy flowing from the crown of your head down to your toes. This pose helps to ground you and prepares your body for the routine ahead. From here, transition into the Warrior Two pose. Step your right foot back, bend your left knee, and extend your arms out to the sides. Your gaze should follow your front hand. This pose is all about building strength and stability. Next, we're going to move into the downward dog. Plant your hands on the mat, step your feet back, and lift your hips towards the ceiling. This pose stretches your entire body and brings a wonderful sense of balance. Now let's flow into the cobra pose. Lower your body onto the mat, keep your hands under your shoulders, and gently lift your chest off the floor. This pose opens up your chest and strengthens your spine. And finally, we'll end with the child's pose. Sit back on your heels, reach your arms forward, and rest your forehead on the mat. This is a restorative pose that allows you to relax and breathe deeply. Remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. You're not competing with anyone, not even yourself. Every day is different and your body will feel different too. Listen to it. If a pose feels too challenging, modify it or take a break. Yoga is a journey, not a destination. It's about cultivating mindfulness, strength, and flexibility, both on and off the mat. So keep practicing, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep breathing. Fantastic job. You've just completed your first yoga routine. Before we wrap up, here are a few tips and reminders. It's important to remember that yoga is not a race. It's not about how quickly you can contort your body into complex poses. Rather, it's a practice of consistency, patience, and mindfulness. Consistency is key to any form of exercise, and yoga is no different. Making yoga a part of your daily routine can bring about amazing changes in your physical and mental health. Try to set aside a specific time each day for your practice. It doesn't have to be a long session. Even a few minutes can make a difference. Patience is another essential element of yoga. It's not about being able to do a perfect pose on the first try. It's about trying, failing, and trying again. It's about acknowledging your limitations and gently pushing them. With time and practice, you'll find yourself becoming more flexible and stronger. Mindfulness in yoga is about being present in the moment. It's about focusing on your breath, your movements, and how your body feels. It's not about your to-do list or your worries. It's about you in this moment doing yoga. Lastly, always listen to your body. If a pose feels painful or uncomfortable, don't push too hard. Yoga should feel good, not painful. Remember, yoga is a journey, not a destination. And that concludes our beginner's guide to yoga. We've walked through the basics, discovered simple poses, and even crafted a routine perfect for getting started. Remember, yoga isn't just about flexibility or strength. It's a transformative journey of self-discovery and inner peace. The power of yoga is truly within your grasp. Don't forget to subscribe to the nsonation YouTube channel for more guides like this. Keep practicing and see how yoga transforms your life.